Hello. I think this is working. I haven't run a test on the audio, and I don't know why my desktop audio is coming in as well as my snowball. But hello, everyone. Today is the Nintendo Direct, bright and early for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Just want to double check on that audio. So my name's Christian. This is JoyClicks. I'm excited for E3, but this isn't E3 yet. We're not here. We're not there yet. Sorry. It's early here. Um, Pokemon called My First Mon with my friend Jack Martin. I am a Pokemon fan. Not a Pokemon master. Not an expert. But he never played a Pokemon game. He wanted to play Sword and Shield, so I decided to play through the first game with him for the first time, document it in a series. So that is on the channel, if that sounds interesting to you. But today, we're talking Sword and Shield. It starts in 10 minutes. I'm hopeful. I have hopes for what I want to see. I have expectations for what we're going to see. And gotta be honest, there's not a lot of crossover there. What I'm hoping for is I'm hoping that Nintendo is conservative with the number of new Pokemon they show us. I'd like to be surprised when I actually play the game as far as what I'm seeing. So that would be ideal. I'm expecting that they're going to blow out a lot of new Pokemon, which could be cool. But ideally, what I would love is if they're like, hey, Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, there's going to be over 80 new Pokemon you can catch. And maybe show us the next forms of the next couple starters. Sorry, the starters they have shown already of Garuki, Scorbunny, and Sobble. Show the next forms of them. That'd be cool. I'm expecting legendaries. I'm expecting the box art. But other than that, I don't know what they're going to show Pokemon wise. I'm expecting some look into the return of gyms, since those were gone in Sun and Moon and presumably Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I didn't get around to playing those, but if it was the same story, I can't imagine they added gyms to that game. So the return of gyms is probably going to be a big deal. I'm interested to see if they go back to traditional gyms, if they modify it, if they implement some of the changes to the island trials of Sun and Moon. So I'm sure they're gonna show off some form of gyms. What else? I'm thinking that they're gonna talk about Switch Online, specifically how it will be impacted through Sword and Shield. Cause Switch Online is all right. It's fine, but like, there's no awesome solid experiences for Switch Online yet. Tetris 99 obviously is an outlier, but Pokemon being Pokemon and being as huge of a name as Pokemon is, you would think should warrant Nintendo to prioritize putting some sort of effort into making Pokemon Sword and Shield and competitive play, multiplayer in general online function. So in the prediction special I did with my friend Austin last week, I said I wanted to see if they did co-op returning on the Switch, because the Switch is focused on co-op. Instead of the let's go, like, oh, we're kind of playing together, we're throwing Pokeballs together. Instead of that, Pokemon Stadium is a series that's been dead for quite a while. I'd love to see some sort of Pokemon Stadium-esque mode thrown in here. Maybe like you go to a battle station on the map in Galar, and they're like, oh, you want to play Stadium mode? Sure. You go in, each person gets a Joy-Con, they get a random assortment of Pokemon out of the 700, however many there are. You pick 3, 3v3. Very simple. You get 45 minutes to play. I think that'd be a lot of fun. What I also think would be fun, though, is going to Kalos, because I have never played in Kalos. Again, I'm not a Pokemon expert, but Kalos is a huge blind spot for me because while I didn't fully play Black and White, I did revisit it pretty over the past year, or I did visit it for the first time, I guess, over the last year. For a little bit, I played the first 3 gyms and kind of fell off because Let's Go came out, and then I just basically played my Pokemon fix from Let's Go. So I have experience with every gen except Kalos. Loads of people want to speculate about Kalos being a similar sort of thing how Kanto was in the original gen. Sorry, in Gen 2. So if we could play in Kalos, that'd be cool. I am going to do a quick little test. One moment. I just want to make sure the audio works. Nope. There we go. 1 second. But there was a Pokemon leak I saw earlier that I want to run through before the actual direct starts, just in case that may come true or not. So I'll pull that up in a moment. Pokemon Sword Shield. Let's put that trailer up. Hello, Silolf. I do think they'll reveal the next stage of the starters. I'm expecting that, actually. I want to see... I desperately want to see what the at least second form looks like for them. Ideally second and third, because I'm in on Grookey. Grookey is my dude here. But I am fully expecting Grookey to have the worst evolution line out of the 3 of them. Just a feeling I have, but I'm not super hopeful. So is this audio coming through is my question. It is not. So, slapdash, we gotta fix this quick. Wouldn't be the media source. Would be audio output? Or do I have to change some? Hold on. I think I may have to change a quick audio thing. Is this working now? Is this working? Okay. Perfect. Awesome. Thank you for the chat notices. I appreciate it. Cool. Uh, Sil, do you want to let me know if that's too loud? Is that a good volume for you? Perfect. So now we wait. The rumors I heard this morning, though, what I want to quickly mention before the stream officially begins. So it seems like there is speculation that there are going to be giant Pokemon as this game's gimmick. So giant Pokemon. Let me see if I still have this pulled up. Okay, I can't find it, but this morning I saw something somewhere. Giant Pokemon is the gimmick. There were a couple other things in there that were just reaffirming things we've already heard before from other leaks and rumors. So, if it comes to be true, hey, neat. Giant Pokemon, you go through portals to catch giant Pokemon, I think is what it said. So we'll see. There we go.
Welcome to Pokemon Direct. I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Today, I would like to provide the latest news about the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield games. To begin, please take a look at this video.
These are very good visuals.
Hello, I'm Masuda from Game Freak.
Hi, I'm Omori from Game Freak.
What did you think of the video? Today, we would like to deliver the latest news on Pokémon Sword and Pokémon Shield to all of you around the world, right here from Game Freak's offices where development is underway. You can take on the role of the main character, who resides in the Galar region. After choosing Grookey, Scorbunny, or Sobble as your first partner Pokémon, you will embark on an adventure to become the champion. Your journey will take you through vast and lush grasslands, towns in which you will find humans and Pokémon working together, and many other locations filled with rich personality.
There's so much more detail in this world than I was expecting.
Pokémon battles are the most popular form of entertainment in the Galar region. Stadiums across the Galar region are frequently filled with cheering crowds that have gathered to witness battles between gym leaders and challengers. The excitement of these battles is often broadcast on television in the Galar region as well. The most exciting part of visiting a new region is, of course, encountering Pokémon that you've never seen before. To tell you more about some of the Pokémon that reside in the Galar region, I'd like to hand it over to James, the art director on these games.
Hey, Jamie. Hello, I'm James Turner from Game Freak. I worked as the art director for these games. There are a lot of never-before-seen Pokémon that await you in the Galar region, but allow me to introduce you to just a few of them. The first Pokémon I'd like to show you is Wooloo. This Pokémon's defining characteristic is its fluffy fur, which is treasured by weavers in a town in the Galar region, who use it to craft popular specialty goods.
So they keep showing...
This Pokémon here is Gossifleur,
Sorry, what was this one?
the flowering Pokémon.
Gossifleur.
Gossifleur favors places with clean
What I'm
air and
curious about
water,
is they're showing
and its pollen
Pokemon
is said to have
in the
healing
wild, but
properties.
showing random encounters.
This next Pokémon is called
Yeah, this guy.
Dreadnought,
Who's this guy?
the bite Pokémon.
Ah, what
The
a
sharp
name. He's making
and
it up.
jagged edges of its jaw allow it to bite off chunks of rock and iron. Its vicious nature makes it a difficult Pokémon to tame for all but the most experienced trainers. This Pokémon that can be seen flying steadily through the sky is called Corviknight. It puts its skills to use when working as a flying taxi,
This guy...
which will
this
take
guy's
the player
cool, too.
back to any town he
Oh,
or
look at
she
that.
has
Look at that
previously visited. As many of you already know, some Pokémon can evolve, changing their appearance and becoming stronger in the process. Gossifleur is one of these Pokémon. When Gossifleur evolves,
Let's see. What we got?
it becomes Eldegoss. As you can see, there are now small seeds scattered across its fuzzy head. These seeds are said to promote growth in plants and can revitalize both people and Pokémon. That's all I can show you this time. There are lots more Pokémon living in the Galar region for you to discover. Of course, you can look forward to finding many Pokémon you're already familiar with. I hope you're as excited as we are to encounter the amazing variety of Pokémon that inhabit the Galar region.
So is it... Maybe it's like in the roots and fields is where it's raining, looks like. 'Cause this looks open.
Meeting lots of Pokémon is one of the thrills of the adventure. And where you will find the widest variety of Pokémon out of anywhere in the Galar region is in a place called the Wild Area. This wild area stretches between cities and is filled with abundant nature as far as the eye can see. Different Pokémon can appear depending on where you are and what the weather is like, meaning there will be new discoveries
I
for
like
you
that a
each
lot,
day.
actually.
Some of you may already have noticed, but while adventuring through this area, you have control over the camera, allowing you to better search. In certain locations in the Galar region,
That's so
a new phenomenon can be triggered that makes a Pokémon giant in size and gives it incredible strength. This phenomenon is called Dynamaxing. Dynamaxing
Dynamax,
opens up
okay.
new possibilities in the heated battles
Gotta
performed
be honest,
by
I'm
trainers
still
and their
reeling from
Pokémon.
that right analog stick.
For more details, I would like to turn it over to Iwao, the planning director for the games.
Big boys.
Hi, I'm Iwao from Game Freak and the planning director for Pokémon Sword and Pokémon Shield. Let me tell you more about the new Dynamax feature, which will surely bring about all new strategies to Pokémon battles. Pokémon from the Galar region can Dynamax to not only become massive in size, but also boost their power.
It's like JoJo. You can see your Pokemon stay.
All the moves they know turn into powerful max moves. Dynamaxing can be used once per battle. However, the Pokémon will revert to normal after 3 turns. So, you need to choose wisely when to trigger it. Mastering Dynamax will be key to becoming a full-fledged
Like, it's a
Pokémon
lot
trainer
more
in these games. Remember that wild area we told you about? If you connect to other players, you'll find more ways to play there.
So you can do multiplayer co-op in the wild areas. What it seems.
One of these new multiplayer features is called Max Raid Battles, in which 4 Pokémon trainers can join forces to challenge wild Dynamax Pokémon.
Yes.
Formidable opponent. Only one of these 4 players who have teamed up for the Max Raid battle will be able to Dynamax their Pokémon in each battle. So coordinating with your team will be crucial when taking on these powerful wild Pokémon. If you and your allies manage to emerge victorious, you will get a chance to capture the Pokémon in a truly dynamic catch sequence. The Pokémon that you can take on in Max Raid battles also vary depending on where you are in the wild area and the state of the weather. Among these different Pokémon are some that can only be caught after you defeat them in Max Raid battles, so we hope trainers will join forces and test their skills against a variety of Pokémon.
Max Raid battles feature strategic cooperative 4-player gameplay against a single Pokémon, which is a first for the main series of Pokémon games. It's going to be a ton of fun to use your Nintendo Switch system's local wireless functionality to tackle these battles with friends in person and experience the excitement.
Next, I would like to introduce some of the people you'll encounter on your adventure. This guy is the greatest trainer in the Galar region, and also the current champion. His name is Leon. In a region where Pokémon battles are so widely enjoyed, his undefeated record in official matches is all the more incredible. His popularity is only enhanced by his shining personality, winning him the adoration of trainers across the region. It's no exaggeration to say that he is the most prominent trainer in all of Galar. The champion has a younger brother, who also happens to be one of your rivals. His name is Hop. Hop dreams to one day become champion just like his elder brother, and he trains vigorously every day towards this goal. His journey through the Galar region begins on the same day as yours. On your journey, you and Hop will receive a great deal of support from these 2 characters. Professor Magnolia is the professor of the Galar region and specializes in researching the Dynamax phenomenon. Sonia is her granddaughter and also serves as her assistant. Their abundant wisdom and sound advice will surely come in handy throughout your adventure. Next, I would like to talk about the Pokémon gyms in the Galar region. You and your rival will need to take on the Pokémon gyms throughout the region in order to achieve your goal of becoming champion. These gym stadiums are constructed in very special locations that allow for Pokémon to be Dynamaxed. The gym leaders also have extremely powerful Dynamax Pokémon on their teams, so you will need to counter them with some of your own.
Snowball. Can you hear me?
Battles between 2 Dynamax Pokémon are explosive and will cause the energy and excitement in the stadium to reach its peak.
All right, we're good.
Let
Just
me
wanna make
introduce
sure.
one of the gym leaders to you. This is the grass-type expert, Milo.
Milo.
This gym leader is all about enjoying battles alongside his trustworthy Pokémon, and you will have to overcome his tenacious fighting style to continue your journey. Look forward to facing many more heated battles against gym leaders over the course of your adventure.
One more thing.
We've shown off quite a bit today, but I have one more video I would like you to see. Please take a look.
I will gladly. Oh, legendaries, duh. Right? That's what they're doing here. That wolf. Oh, he's got a sword in his mouth. It's like that Dark Souls boss. That's so cool. Oh.
The two Pokémon you saw in the video just now
What
are
was that third thing, though?
legendary Pokémon of the Galar region, called Zacian and Zamazenta.
Zamazenta.
Look forward to discovering for yourself just what role Zacian and Zamazenta will play in the story.
I hope you enjoyed today's Pokemon Direct. Of course,
I did.
What we revealed today is just a small part of what you will find in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. There are many more Pokemon and interesting characters for you to discover in the Galar region.
We're putting everything we've got here at Game Freak into making Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield a game that everyone around the world will enjoy.
Please look forward to it.
I will.
Thanks to all of our guests from Game Freak. Finally, I would like to announce the release date. Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield will be available on November 15th.
That is some weak
2019
box art.
global simultaneous release. And starting today, you can pre-order a special double pack. Stay tuned for more information. I hope you will look forward to your new Pokemon adventure in the Galar region. Thank you for watching.
Okay, let's pause on this. So, let me start here. I was planning on getting Pokemon Shield, but Jack, that Sword Legendary is pretty crazy. I don't know which Dark Souls boss it is, but it's the wolf that has the sword in its mouth. And that is kind of swaying me. Like, I don't hate the Shield Legendary, but compared to the Sword Legendary, like, wow, right? that's a difference in quality. But Omar, I hope not. I really hope not, because, yeah, I was saying, the second I saw those things, that is a disappointment. That looks weak, but I mean, like, at the same time, the box art for Let's Go was literally just, like, a Pikachu PNG and an Eevee PNG in a 3D field that they could have ripped off of Google Images, so if that's fine, I'll believe it. Rating pending, like, obviously gonna be E10, but yeah, I like what I saw. I liked the idea of raids being brought over to a mainline Pokemon game, and I will take. I'm happy. I think it was the wild area, the open area, whatever it is, the dynamic location between cities and towns. That is very cool, because I think that is an awesome opportunity to take the best parts of Pokemon Go, as far as like rarity of Pokemon goes, like having some rare ones show up, having events, having event Pokemon, dynamic weather conditions. I think that would be very cool. Throw those in there. Obviously, the Dynamax events, those pillars that you can run up to with your buddies, looks cool. I think, like I said, taking some of the best aspects of Pokemon Go, that collaborative raid aspect, that's cool. I know I have some friends that are going to be into that part of it. It's good that it's not only local co-op. I will do a lot of that local co-op, but having the online aspect, I think, will go a long way for Switch Online and just in general for this. If you can't tell, I'm pretty much mostly positive on this direct. What else? I like the character designs because like their faces may be very similar to Sun and Moon, but the vibes I'm getting, the animations, the number of NPCs with unique looking things to do in these cities, way more than I was expecting. Right analog stick camera, I think, is the biggest takeaway from this for me personally. And yeah, that wild land, whatever it's called, open land, the right analog stick area. Very cool. Very happy about that. Nice way to meet in the middle. This is closer to what people wanted, like pie in the sky, at least from my perspective, than I was expecting we were going to get. So, this area. Unclear to me, though, if Pokemon were just roaming around in the wild in cutscenes, or if some areas, maybe on like routes, you'll be able to see them, like in Let's Go, or if they're just altogether not there, and that's just cutscenes. The wild reminds me. Yeah, that's what I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to go so bold as to say this really is the Breath of the Wild of Pokemon that people wanted, but it's way closer to that than I was thinking of. Like 100%, it is way closer to that than I was expecting out of this video game. For sure. Because there's some clear new directions they're taking some things. The Dynamax thing, like I said, I think that's way cooler than Mega Evolutions. Like, yeah, Megas, they get a new form, but that's too close to Digimon for me. This is just like ridiculous anime persona, like I said, JoJo stands with your Pokemon, which is awesome. And yeah, it doesn't change them too much. Megas, I think they can get a little too extra. But I like this. I like this a lot. I kind of want to get Sword now. If there's like some crazy exclusivity Pokemon with Sword and Shield, I'll look into that a little bit whenever they end up releasing that info. But that Shield legendary, the sword in the mouth, I can't get over it. It's very cool. As far as what we didn't see, did not see a lot of new Pokemon, which again is what I wanted, but didn't even get a number or a range even. So I'm sure that's gonna change the closer we get to launch because they like having trailers highlighting specific Pokemon. What is this? That is a good meme from Nibble on Twitter. Yeah, I like a lot of this. Hold on, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so they didn't show a ton of new Pokemon, which I'm glad because I want to stay averse to some of this marketing. Keep a lot of those reveals pure for myself. They also did not show new forms of the 3 starters. Interesting choice. Maybe they're saving that for E3 because I'm sure we're seeing some capacity of Pokemon in the E3 Direct. I don't know how much of it we're gonna see, but I'm expecting we're going to see like a short recap of this, maybe like a new cut trailer, similar concepts, and maybe then we showcase new forms. But November 15th, pretty much expected. So yeah, I'm happy with this direct. I'm really interested in those multiplayer components. Want to hear a ton more about those in the future. So yeah, if I had to grade this, I'd say B+. You know what? No. Somewhere between a B+ and an A-. I can't decide because that right analog stick blew me away. And that open region, I'll give it an A-. Yeah, A-. But as far as Pokemon goes, and Pokemon on this channel right here, like I said in the pre-show, I co-host a Pokemon show with my friend Jack, and he has never played a Pokemon game. I think he's excited for Sword and Shield. I know he was before the direct. I'm curious if he is more or less now. But the final episode of his first Pokemon game recap, playing through Pokemon Blue for the first time ever, first ever Pokemon game. Last episode of that goes up today. As soon as this ends, I'm eating breakfast, and I'm gonna finish editing that thing and post it hopefully before 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So look forward to that if you're a Pokemon fan. And as far as everything else goes, next week E3 coverage similar to this to some extent. We're gonna see how things go. Nintendo E3 preview should be going live within the next few days. Also look forward to that. But I'm excited. This was a nice little appetizer to tease us before E3 hits next week. I'm excited. I'm in the mood now. E3's here. Nintendo clearly has a beefy fall lined up. Just hoping for something they show for Animal Crossing that gets me as happy as they did today with Pokemon. So, as far as that goes, thank you for watching if you stopped in. Like I said, good direct. And until E3, or later today if you're sticking around for Pokemon, good vibes and good game. Thanks for watching.